What's up, everyone? It's Bryan. Welcome to another video here on the Exact IT Solutions cybersecurity YouTube channel. And today, or this is probably my second video today because I did one a few minutes ago on the Java exploit that's out there. And there's another ransomware attack that I want to talk to everybody about. And I've been laying off the ransomware content lately simply because the time I've had to be able to create these videos hasn't been there for me lately. Just been busy with running Exact IT Solutions and running the company. Haven't really had time to dedicate to this. Plus, quite frankly, these ransomware attacks, I kind of feel like I'm on repeat with a lot of these videos because it's kind of the same thing over and over, just different face, different company, different name. A lot of the same hacking groups, sometimes new hacking groups or a different flavor of the same hacking group. But not a lot has changed around this stuff. And there's not really anything new to report other than the fact that another company got hit. But I wanted to jump on this one with this company called Kronos. Kronos is a paycheck company. They are kind of like an ADP. They offer all kinds of services around payroll, getting paid, HR, workforce management, things like that. And they were hit with ransomware, of course, because ransomware is hitting companies left and right, whether you're big or small. There's a ransomware attack about every 11 seconds at this point, and that's the world we live in. And, you know, I could make a YouTube video every 11 seconds if I wanted to, because that's kind of the world we live in. But the frustrating, I guess, part for me is like a lot of these ransomware attacks don't get reported in the news. You don't hear about them, so business owners don't think it's as big of a problem as what it really is. So what we're dealing with here is, and I'm going to kind of pull it up on the screen here, is we got Kronos, and this is from USA Today, Kronos ransomware attack. And the interesting thing, and why I wanted to talk about this one, is number one is they engage cybersecurity experts to assess and resolve the situation. That's a great move. And they're working to recover from backups. And what they have determined, what they realize, and what I've been educating on in my talks recently around ransomware is that this isn't like a 1 or 2 day event. This is going to be a multi-day event and multiple weeks. And as Kronos found out, they're going to be, at best 3 weeks before they're back up and running. And the interesting thing about this, and why I wanted to kind of bring this to everyone's attention and make this video, is they are literally telling customers to go somewhere else and find another provider. I guess maybe with the thought that these people will come back once Kronos gets the situation under control, or maybe the Kronos management doesn't, sees the writing on the wall that it's going to be very difficult for them to recover from this. But legally, these companies need to pay their employees. And if this company can't do that and can't fulfill that and can't run payroll, I guess the only advice you can give is to go find other providers. But, the really, it's how long before it will be fixed. And it could take up to several weeks before service is restored. And the company advises customers to consider alternative business continuity protocols related to any Kronos service they use. That's assuming if they have business continuity protocols. And then the question then becomes, does this company, Kronos, have business continuity protocols? Because they're telling you, go to your backup plan because our software broke. Another supply chain type of impact here on, the payroll industry and companies that use Kronos for payroll. And then this brings the other question of a video that I just put out earlier around Log4j. Did Log4j contribute to this? And that's one thing that, Log4j is a popular logging package for Java software used in games like Minecraft and banking and financial applications. And then, a critical vulnerability was just discovered. You can go watch that video. I'll link it in a card above here. But it could be that this company was immediately exploited because they had this on one of their servers, and then they were able to overtake the server and then deploy ransomware throughout the whole company. But it's going to take them weeks to recover, and they are literally telling companies to go find somebody else to do these things. It's saying that, in a statement Monday, the University of Utah, which is a customer of Kronos, said it established a task force to determine how the ransomware attack may have impacted their systems. But the paychecks will be distributed on schedule, although there may be adjustments at a later date to reflect corrections as needed. So obviously they're kind of just running payroll, and then they'll maybe put it through the system and adjust accordingly, but they'll probably run it based off of salary or what you got paid last payroll system or whatever. But it sounds like, they're going to cut paper checks to get people paid, but then, where does that leave them? So it doesn't look like, direct deposits will happen for anybody who uses Kronos. You're going back to paper checks. You might use, other methods or fall back to your own company's backup procedures or disaster recovery procedures. But the question becomes, if you're a Kronos client, will you stay with them? If you're a Kronos customer and you're seeing this video, I'd love to hear below whether you're going to continue to work with this company or not, or has this ransomware attack broken the trust that you've had with them and now you're going to move on as a result. Be interesting to see what happens here. Absolutely provide an update as things progress and we learn more in about a month to 2 months. But that's where we're at. Kronos, unfortunately, was a victim of a ransomware attack. And this company has come out and publicly said for their customers to go seek alternative solutions. I think they meant that would be backup solutions like paper checks and things like that. But I got to imagine that some phone calls are going to be made to competitors, and some competitors are going to pick up new clients as a result of any payroll company that use Kronos on their back-end system. So that's it for me. We'll see you in another video. Take care.